Welcome, everyone, to Texans Playbook, our weekly look into what is going on with your Houston Texans. I'm Mark Vandermeer here at the Houston Texans team shop, where you can get sweet gear like this jacket I'm wearing or anything else here in the store at NRG Stadium. All right, let's kick things off with an in-depth look into what is going on with your Texans as they reeled off 7 in a row following their most recent game here at NRG Stadium against the Las Vegas Raiders. Part of the winning streak, we'll dive deep with Iron Sharpens Iron, our Emmy Award-winning digital video series. Take a look.
Y'all the show. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. Respect. Oh, sir. Oh. Yes, sir. Oh. They told me y'all two was the ones I needed to come talk to.
Yeah,
that's what they told me.
That's what they said.
That's what they said. They said y'all done came in here, caused a lot of trouble, became best friends. Talk about y'all aggression and y'all mentality and how locked in y'all are on game day.
I would say it starts in the meeting room. Like, you know, whenever we go in the meeting room, you could just see how everyone is just so locked in, like from D-line to the linebackers to the DBs. Everyone wants to go out there and make a play. So it's easy to go out there whenever you have guys like him, I'm playing with, Steen, Will, Daniil, Z's, I mean, everyone wants to go out there and make a play. So whenever you know that everyone is locked in, you know that the guy next to you is locked in, it makes you want to go out there and go harder. So it's easy to go out there and have fun.
Mark the ball at the 25-yard line. Allen under center with 3 receivers to his right. James Cook in the backfield.
Need a stop on this possession.
4 men up front for Houston, but everybody close to the box here. Allen digs in. He's going to throw. Allen fires downfield and tipped and intercepted across the 40. Bullock.
What the Bills is bringing to the table, we knew it was going to be a dogfight. You know, the Bills are a talented team. And for defense, to stop Josh Allen, it was just, you know, good pressure on him, let the front end work. In the back end, we're going to be sticky and trusting everybody to do their job. And when we do our job, we go out there and we make the plays that we did.
43-yard kick coming up here for Fairbairn. Here's the snap and the spot. Emy's kick up and good. Fairbairn hits 3 more, and the Texans extend their lead 13-9 over Buffalo with 1:56 to go in the half.
Battle Red, Thursday night game, rocking, fans is there. I think it's like a big shout out to the fans because it just gets us in tune because it just gives us more juice and more energy knowing that they got juice and energy as well too.
Davis gets the snap. Davis stepping to his right. Davis looking and passing and hitting Kirk. 30, 25, cutting left. 20, 15, 10, left sideline. Dragged out of bounds inside the 10. First and goal, Houston. Second and goal at the 8. Here's the snap from Andrews. Davis looking. Davis passing to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans are back in front of Buffalo with 5 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Going into the game, we talked about Hunt more than we talked about all year, like empty the tank, like crawl off the field. And I feel like we took that message literal, like especially as a D-line, like, man, we like whatever it takes to get Josh Allen down, whatever you have left, man, empty the tank.
Allen on 3rd and 6 to throw. Allen pocket collapsing. Allen escapes a sack. Allen backing up now, sliding to the left side, can't square up, and he's all the way deep in the backfield. He's finally brought down at the 24-yard line by Will Anderson Jr., the Terminator.
As a leader on this defense, man, like, it's been a blessing to one even just be considered a leader on this defense full of alpha dogs.
Allen looking, pocket collapsing, Allen escaping, and now he's finally sacked. Daniil Hunter brings down Josh Allen. 4th down.
If it's not one side, it's the other. And that's what makes this defense so beautiful.
Everybody got to do their thing, so it's just beautiful to see that everybody really just hunting and just humming to the ball every time.
Josh Allen is in the gun on 3rd and 3 from the Bills' 15.
Here come the Texans. They're going to blitz here.
Here's the snap on 3rd and 3. Allen to throw. Allen over the middle and caught. First down, then dropped. It's a fumble. Texans have it. And Reed takes it to the 23-yard line. A catch and cough up. Another takeaway for the Houston Texans.
It just speaks volume to the type of defense and standard that we have for ourselves, man. It's like, there's a gazelle out there, and everybody wants a piece of the gazelle.
And right now you're hoping another field goal, 26-yard attempt. Here's the hold by Tommy. Beame's kick is up and good. Fourth quarter about to get started here at NRG Stadium on Battle Red Night. 23-16, the Texans lead the Buffalo Bills, who have the ball in a 2nd and 17 at their 27. The reason why it's such a long distance is because Henry To'oTo'o came up with a sack on first down, one of 4 in the game for the Texans, but they got to keep it up. 15 minutes to go.
Talk to me about everything you think about and how you approach this game.
You know, coming into this year, we wanted to make a lot more plays. We knew there was a lot more plays out there to be made.
Offset I formation, 4th and 1 at the Houston 23. Allen takes the snap. Here's Cook. Cook is not going to get there. Backfield blast. The Texans get a turnover on downs.
We want to take that next level in our game, so just us training together, it makes us closer because we're with each other every single day. So, you know, we feed off each other. I see him make a play, I'm happy. It's like I just made the play. He see me make a play, he happy. So that it helps us a lot out there when we're on the field with each other.
For Prater, 2 decades in the league. Snap is down, the kick is up, and he makes it. Texans still leading 23-19, 5:44 to go in the fourth.
Going into that last drive, the defense just had the mindset of, you know, this game is on us.
2nd down and 10, Bills from their 47. Allen to throw. Allen stepping up. He's got too much time. Now he's in trouble. Allen is going to go down to Neil Hunter. A deep sack. The Bills have to burn a timeout, and it's 3rd and long.
We got to go get a stop for us to win this game, and, you know, we like that pressure being on us because we feel we the best defense in the league.
Here's the snap. Pressure right up the middle. Allen, flag down. Allen sacked again at the 30-yard line.
Our mindset wasn't the game was over. And once they got that big play, it was, you know, let's reboot and let's stay at it. Let's get a stop. We still could get a stop and get off this field and win this game.
4th down and 6 at the Houston 22-yard line. Allen back to throw. Allen airing it out. Allen picked off by Bullock. It's over. The Texans are going to do it. 18 seconds left. Mills takes a knee, and it's over. A monumental performance by the Houston defense in the second half carries the Texans to victory. A battle red game to remember as Houston has a winning record, 6-5, following a 23-19 victory over the Buffalo Bills.
Hey guys, and we talked about we were going on a hunt. All right? And this one guy, he hunted all night. Right? We talked about Dino did an outstanding job, talking about how we need to take the ball and how that changed the game. We got a guy right now who took it away 3 times. 3 times, all right? And man, best game I've seen. Kalen, come on down. Outstanding job, outstanding job. Hey, we were +3 in the turnover battle. You took 3, man. It doesn't get any better than that, man. Way to show up, way to show out, way to show the world what the Houston Texans football is all about. Yeah. All right? Davis, again, outstanding job of leading us, man. Outstanding job of leading us. Hey, love you boys, man. Love you guys. Way to work, man. Now, we get a breather. All right? Get time to rest a little bit. I'll see you guys on Monday. Texans! Love it.
Definitely having a quick turnaround is never easy, but like I think the main part of going into like a Sunday to Thursday game is definitely getting your body ready, getting your body back.
Recovery is everything. To do what you love, you gotta take care of your body. You know, we put our body through so much. It's a wonderful thing to just go out and execute the way you want to when you take care of your body. You need that recovery for everything, you know, so you go out and just be the best version of yourself every day.
To be the best, I think you have to recover the best as well. Ladd and his group are phenomenal at setting us up and getting us exactly what we need and telling us why it's helping our body.
All right, my name's Ladd Harris, Director of Team Wellness for the Houston Texans. With my 8th season with the team, here today to give you a quick tour of the Texans Recovery Center. We're gonna get started here. It really is important to have a space dedicated to recovery for players here in the stadium. The players have a lot of different places that they are in the building across the course of a day, but they really don't have anywhere else that wasn't football.
Obviously, after practice, you can just go in straight to the recovery room and really just get all that you need. And I think the Texans really care about their players and really care about their health and mental health as well. Just having all the resources here that most places don't have is really a blessing to have those resources.
One of the first spaces that we have is our shift wave room. It's curated to use multi-sensory inputs to really try to help shift the body into more of a recovery state. Dry float therapy is a really powerful way to create a state of deep relaxation in the body. So essentially the player is going to be lowered into a warm water bed. And when we pair that with the other multisensory lighting and audio aspects of the room, really takes that space to another level in terms of letting the body shift into that recovery state, that parasympathetic state, and start that recovery process. In a relaxed state, you're better able to digest the food that you may have just eaten or take advantage of some of the manual therapy that you just got done in the athletic training room. So a lot of the stuff that we have over here we view as complementary to everything else that they're doing from a recovery standpoint.
Coming up on Texans Playbook, more Iron Sharpens Iron. Stay with us.
Reliant is the home of free electricity, so your home can be the home of epic bedtime stories. The Flex Your Credits electricity plan gives your 2 highest use days free every week automatically, plus $200 in bill credits. And when you have Reliant and Vivint, they're smarter together, giving you the power to manage your electricity and your smart home all in one place. Live happily ever after with the Flex Your Credits electricity plan from Reliant. Proud partners of the Houston Texans.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time.
A great time to buy Ranger, Maverick.
Slated. And F-Series.
America's best-selling trucks for 48 years. Let's light them up.
Now that's some holiday power.
That's Holiday Pro Power onboard.
It's like a mobile generator.
Now, during the final days, get 0% for 60 months with 0 down and 0 payments for up to 90 days on Ford F-150 plus $1,000 bonus cash at your best in Texas Ford dealer.
This isn't just a game, it's a movement. A bond forged on the field and in the trenches. We hustle, we fight, we win together. This isn't just a sport, it's a passion. A place where we find our voice and redefine what it means to be an athlete. We are not just here to play. We are here to inspire the next generation. She's next.
Is your mattress giving you aches and pains? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems, like poor support that can keep you up at night. And our sleep experts have the extensive training, unrivaled know-how, and advanced tools to match you with a more supportive mattress, like Sealy Posturepedic. It delivers targeted support to help relieve those nagging aches. And right now, you can save up to $700 and get a free adjustable base. So for the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
We believe in possibilities at Texas Children's. As the nation's largest women's and pediatric healthcare system, we believe that all lives can be changed for the better. For every cure found, we're dedicated to finding another. For every life changed, we're determined it isn't the last one. By doing things differently, we deliver the impossible for the benefit of the world. Texas Children's. The difference is life-changing.
Texans Playbook is presented by your Houston area Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas. And by Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the Houston Texans. Back to it here on Texans Playbook. Mark Vandermeer with you. And here in the Houston Texans team shop, I'm wearing the battle red jacket today. I wore deep steel blue last week. Who knows what I'll wear next week in Week 18 for the regular season finale. Let's go back inside the digital series, Iron Sharpens Iron. It won an Emmy. you're watching right now.
It is just about turkey time, and this morning the Houston Texans wanted to spread some of the cheer by helping out those in need this holiday season. At the Turkey Time with the Texans event presented by Kroger at Anarchy Park this morning, a lot of the players helped distribute more than 1,000 meals to those in need, and they shared what it means to them to give back.
Happy Thanksgiving, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving, my boy. Appreciate you.
Being able to give back to the community of Houston, it means everything to me. I come from a family where we had to earn everything. It wasn't an easy upbringing. And to be able to have the opportunity to give back to families that was raised just like mine, it's a beautiful thing. Just to see how much people came out, the beautiful thing how the McNairs had, thousands of turkeys, sodas, like that's what it's all about. Being in a position to be able to see people put smiles on people's faces, that's what I love to see. And it was a beautiful thing for sure.
And they said you taking him with you? Yeah. All right. There you go. I'll be the trunk guy. Yeah, I'll be the trunk guy. Happy Thanksgiving, brother.
Being able to see people of us like sacrificing our time and being with them was like definitely one of those things, because you could just see it in people's faces how much that moment meant to them, and that whole turkey drive was huge for them. So I think that was a big part for me. I feel like our mindset is always the same. Like, we're trying to go 1-0. Like, we're trying to win the game, win the day. And when we approached that field, like Coach DeMeco had a great message for us, like, give it all you got, empty the tank. And we knew what was on the line. But like, I feel like the team and the kind of guys we got in our room, we do that every single time. Like, we go out and die for each other no matter who lines up against us, no matter who it is. Like, they're gonna know what this Texas brand of football is all about.
Huge game, Texans and Colts, the 47th meeting. So the Colts have the ball with decent field position. 14-12 to go, second quarter. Texans up 3-0. A good start for the Texans on defense. The Colts have just one first down in this game.
Yeah, expect the Colts here, Mark, to go back to the running game. They're going to go to Jonathan Taylor a little bit more, maybe sprinkle in a screen or so, but they're going to try to get him going on this possession.
First down for the Colts from their 37. Jones with a boot out to the right. Jones throws it back. Here's your screen to Taylor across the 40. Taylor 45, 50. Taylor with blockers. 40 of Houston, the 35, and he runs out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Big play to Jonathan Taylor. First down at the 19-yard line of Houston. Jones in the gun. Handoff Taylor. And he gets blasted after a gain of a yard or so by Kamari Lassiter, meeting him in the hole. The Colts are threatening at the Houston 9 with a fourth down and less than 1. 10:28 to go in the second quarter. On fourth and less than a yard at the Houston 9-yard line. Warren motioning around. He's going to take the snap. The ball is out. Taylor has it, but he's going to be stopped short. They fumbled it. Taylor got it, but he was buried by a host of Liberty White tacklers, including Derek Barnett. And the Texans have the ball. They turn back Indy.
Now, once again, it's on the Colts defense.
C.J. Stroud, shotgun, one back. C.J. fakes the give to Chubb. Looking, firing downfield, and intercepted at the 41-yard line. Bynum brought down right there.
The Texans give it right back. Hutchinson, the intended receiver.
And this may be shot time for the Colts.
Jones, floated, end zone! Pierce has got it! Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Badgley for the extra point. Drills it off the upright. He doinks it.
It's the extra point missed to bring the score to 6-3 Colts.
Woody Marks back in the game. Here are the Texans down 6-3 in the second. Second and 10 from the Houston 33. Here they come. Stroud, quick throw. He's got Nico, and he's down at the 49-yard line of Houston. Bynum brings them down, and Nico makes them pay with a 15-yard pickup. They feed Woody again. He redirects left, 35, 30. Makes another move, and down at the 25-yard line, it's Cross with the tackle, but Woody showing you the twitch to get the first down. Everybody bunched in fairly tight here. CJ fakes the give, steps to his right, looking for some room. He finds Nico at the 10, across the 5, to the corner. He's got it! No, they're going to say stepped out. First and goal inside the 5. Stover in motion to left. Here's the toss to Chubb. Needs a block. Chubb to the outside. Chubb to the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb. And the Texans retake the lead on Indy.
This is a great little pin pull from the Texans offense. They get the offensive tackle around. There you see Stover leading the way, and then Chubb just finishes it off by putting his shoulder down and driving through the end zone for the touchdown.
So the Texans defense back to work. Jones takes the snap, hand off Taylor, and Taylor's going to be brought down. Petrie getting there along with Rankins and Will Anderson Jr., and they stop it after about a half-yard pickup.
We knew we had to stop 28 for sure. Like he was definitely the huge part of their game plan, but then also like get 17 off his game. We also know like we're the engine, so like we want to be able to be physical, punch people in their mouths, get the other guys going, and make those plays that we know we can make.
Indianapolis just feels like they're having a tough time unleashing this number one offense.
Yeah, they've had little pockets here and there where they found that passing game, but they really haven't looked completely like the Colts offense we've been used to seeing all year.
We knew how much it meant to get points on the board. You know, game tied up. It was crunch time for us getting in the end zone. The Colts moving the ball. Defense made a great stop. We got the ball, and it was a great opportunity.
Did you think it was going to be any different? 13-13, Texans and Colts, 1st and 10. Stroud fakes the give, backs up, fires downfield to his right, and he's got a man, toe tapper, Jaden Higgins in Colts territory at the 46-yard line.
Fans on their feet here in Indy. Locked up at 13. A minute 32 to go in the 3rd. Shotgun on 3rd and 6. Stroud hangs in there, throws, and it's on time.
Schultz motioning around the backfield. Stroud hands off to Chubb, up the middle. Nick plowing across the 25 to the 24, 6-yard run. Nick Chubb. Stroud takes the snap, hand off Woody. Over the right side, Woody across the 15, 10, down to the 8-yard line. Here we go with the tush-push unit. Stover ready to take the snap. They push it forward. 2 men behind Cade Stover. Do they have the 7-yard line? It looks like he's got it. And they get the first down. First and goal at the 7.
Coach Cayley dialed up a great opportunity for me to get a reverse.
CJ takes the snap. And they hand it to Nico on the end around, running left.
Once I got the opportunity to get it, I felt like Joe Mix. You know, once I seen the hole, I had to hit it.
Nico to the goal line, he's got it! Nico takes it in for 6.
Got in the end zone, man. It was blocked up well, and it was great for that.
And the Texans have grabbed the lead back from Indianapolis.
What a block by Dalton Schultz on Kenny Moore.
You know, me and Hush always have our little celebrations, and we always say, look out for the camera that's right there coming. So once we got in the end zone, he was like, camera right there. So we seen the camera, we just waved at it.
I'll see what he's gonna do. I chased his way. I ran like. Hey, what'd you say? Stretch. Hey.
A 4-point lead, 20-16, 4:55 to go. This time Stroud under center. No, it's Stover again, and they push it forward. Do they have it? It's close. I don't know if they've got it.
I think he's short, Mark.
That was huge. Texans turned it over on downs, and the Colts have the rock. The Texans lead 20-16 with 4:45 to go. 4-man front for Houston. Jones feeds Taylor. Running right, has a little room, and he submarines his way across the 25 to the 28. Jones fakes the give. Jones looking downfield, firing, and caught by Pierce inside the 45 and brought down by Speed at the 42. And they hand off to Taylor, and he bounces it outside right. He's got a little room, 40, 35, and dragged down by the feet by Bullock, but not until he picks up a first down to the 32.
This is what this defense was built to do. Stop this team right here and win the ball game.
First down at the Houston 32-yard line. Here's the snap. Here's the give to Taylor, and he's going to be brought down along the side. The crowd goes quiet for the Colts offense. Here's the snap. The Texans try to get pressure on. Jones firing downfield, incomplete. Here's the intended receiver, no flags. Jones takes the snap. Jailbreak blitz. Here's a throw right side, and drop by Downs.
Fourth down and 9.
Bunch formation wide side right. Pierce to the short side left. Jones takes the snap. Jones firing downfield. Tipped and incomplete. The Colts turn it over on downs. Houston has the ball.
The Houston Texans' #1 defense comes through.
As the Texans are going to do it today, they are going to beat the Indianapolis Colts. Houston has won its 4th straight, knocking off the horseshoe on the road. What a win! CJ returns and shines, and the Texans defense makes a huge stop at the moment of truth. Houston now 7-5. It's over in Indy.
At the end of the day, man, we talked about coming here and taking what we want. Everybody, it took everybody in here. It took every second on the clock to finish this thing, but that's what it's about. Coming in and winning a divisional game versus a tough opponent. Let's keep it going. Everybody, great job, complimenting football all the way around. A lot of great things you guys did. Most important thing, what we come here for, is the dub.
Next up on Texans Playbook, head coach DeMeco Ryans in studio.
Imagine you are like them. Strains happen, and sniffles, and sometimes, who knows? That's why Houston Methodist has primary care near you. A network of specialists right in your corner, and same-day clinics or virtual care at the ready, so you can keep doing it all. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. For you, Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Is your mattress giving you aches and pains? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems, like poor support that can keep you up at night. And our sleep experts have the extensive training, unrivaled know-how, and advanced tools to match you with a more supportive mattress, like Sealy Posturepedic. It delivers targeted support to help relieve those nagging aches. And right now, you can save up to $700 and get a free adjustable base. So for the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
This is a story that makes everyone cry. Laugh cry, ugly cry, and definitely totally not cry. But it's okay. You can always blame it on the altitude.
Officer, could I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
Let's say I obtain a car for less than you think it cost.
I don't follow.
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah.
Guess how much I paid for it.
Enjoy the new car.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Lease a Hyundai Palisade for $429 a month or get up to $2250 bonus cash. Now, during the final days of the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Oh, hey, Toro. Do you need a new jersey? With the TDECU Texans debit card, I get 15% off when I shop online. Toro, come on, bro. You still mad about that practice? Show the passion for your team anywhere you go with the Houston Texans debit card powered by TDECU.
Great to have you watching Texans Playbook here in the Houston Texans team shop. I'm Mark Vandermeer, and let's go in the studio. Head coach DeMeco Ryans talks about what's going on with his football team. In studio with us right now, head coach DeMeco Ryans. Coach, great to see you. Happy holidays. How's it going?
Happy holidays. Great to see you guys as well.
7 wins in a row, and we'll talk about the Charger game coming up. This is a huge game coming up on Saturday, but congratulations getting the win over the Raiders. And I know a lot of people talk about how it went down, what happened. You guys have found ways to finish these games, to play well in the crunch. What's the key to that, Coach?
Yeah, the key to it is you go in, each week is a new week. Like, you go in with that mindset. You have to do whatever it takes that particular week to get the win, and that's all that matters. I know some of the talk about the wins, and it seems like some people may think just because your record is better, you go in with a 10-point advantage. That doesn't happen. Like, all the games start the same. You got to go out and earn your right to win the game, and that's what I'm most proud of our guys for. Whatever it takes, however it looks, like, our guys have found ways to win games, and to be on this 7-game win streak right now is just a credit to them for staying the course, believing in each other, and doing the things necessary that we need to do to finish games.
Coach, one of the things I said to Mark, and I said it right as we were starting the fourth quarter, it feels like in this run of games where the fourth quarter, you guys have really kind of stepped up, especially offensively. Fourth quarter has been that time where things maybe start to click a little bit more. CJ was hot the other day against the Raiders in the fourth quarter. It feels like the fourth quarter has really kind of been a comfort zone for you. Where do you think that stems from? Where do you think that really is coming from for particularly the offense?
Yeah, I feel like guys understand, like, you need to be a great fourth quarter team. Like, if you want to win in this league, we talk about it all the time. Most of the games in our league come down to one possession games. Right. There aren't many just blowouts that happen. So you have to be on it. You have to be really dialed in that fourth quarter, and that's where our guys have been, and I'm happy that it's that way. Like, you'd much rather be dialed in the fourth quarter, right? Finding a way, things not really going well early on, you find a way to correct it, and you find a way to close the game out. That's all that matters, and that's where we are.
What did you see from CJ along those lines in the second half, 13 of 15 after halftime, really heating up, like Johnny said?
Yeah, I thought he made better throws. I thought he made really good decisions, stepping up in the pocket, really finding the guys who were open. That was it. I mean, some throws were off, self-admittedly, from CJ. He knew that the first half wasn't his best, and he knew that. He wanted to come out and prove and show that, hey, he's capable of making the throws, making the right decisions to help the team win the game. So proud of him for having a ugly start to it, but finishing it in a very beautiful fashion.
Coach, what does it say for guys in the fourth? I think it was the fourth quarter. Cade's got that third down catch. Higgins makes the big third down catch. Yeah, Nico got his targets and made some big plays, but it was guys that really up to that point hadn't had a lot of targets, hadn't had any catches, I think, at that point, but they came up with big third down catches. How big were those two that Cade and Jaden had?
Yeah, that's huge for us. Like, look, it's team offense. Right. I know everybody wants Nico to have the ball 20 times, but other defenses know that too. You're going to take away the best players. So we understand that. Like, Nico's going to get double. He's going to get clouded. Yep. You better do that, right? Because he's such an explosive player. He's such a great player. Now, we just have to do a better job of making sure, like, we're going through our progressions the proper way and we're hitting whoever is open, because that's how we're going to win games. We have to continue to do whatever it takes, right? And for me, it's whoever is open, let's hit them and let's go. We believe in whoever is open, those guys are going to make plays for us. You saw Christian Kirk yesterday on a couple of his, short passes. He was able to convert. Cade was able to convert. Higgins, so we have other guys besides Nico that can make plays for us, which is a really good thing. And we're excited about all those guys.
And you and I talk a lot about third downs. 7 for 15 yesterday on third down for your offense. I mean, do you have a certain goal in mind when you go into, I mean, I know we want it to be 100%, I get that, but do you have a goal in mind of what you want the offense to be third down wise as you go into a game?
Yeah, as I go into a game, I always want to beat the other team, like in the third down. So I feel like defensively, if we do a good job of stopping them and our offense is able to convert more third downs, that means we're sustaining drives. Our offense is staying on the field longer than they are,
and that eventually will lead to us scoring more points.
I know you want to run for 200 yards a game, Coach, but weren't able to do that yesterday. However, you got some good runs. Jawar, in his second game, the encore performance, found some cracks of daylight, and Nick had that big 30-yard run at a big time.
Yeah, Jawar did, again, his second time playing. I thought he did find those cracks in the run game. He's very slippery. He has a really good knack for, bouncing off defenders. He did that again, this week. And then you throw in Chubb. Chubb has the explosive run that really broke it open for us there in the fourth quarter. So you want to run for 200 yards.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen much, but
Right.
that's always the goal you're trying to do. We have to continue to stay with the run, right? Continue to challenge everyone up front, everybody involved, receivers, tight ends, O-linemen. Just continue to finish blocks as best we can, right? If we finish blocks, feel like we have really good runners who can make some explosive runs there. We just continue to stay with it, continue to call it, and we'll do a much better job, I feel, this week of running the ball.
Next up on Texans Playbook, more of our conversation with head coach DeMeco Ryans.
Naylor Industries and their dedicated Amagi business banker work together to put the us in business banking, focusing on their business needs with lightning speed. Now it's your turn with your own dedicated Amagi business banker with banking experience in your industry. Because you're more than a customer, we're more than a bank, and together we'll help put your business on solid financial footing with comprehensive financing options, earned interest on your accounts, and yes, a banking partner who is just as invested in your growth as you are. Here we collaborate. Here you grow.
Welcome to Caesar's Rewards. World-class dining. Iconic entertainment. Over 50 epic destinations. And endless benefits your way. Caesar's Rewards. Your empire awaits.
Imagine you are her or him. Like everyone, a sprain, tear, or nagging ache can set you back. Until your expert orthopedic team at Houston Methodist uses advanced technology to personalize a treatment plan that's minimally invasive, heals your pain, and gets you back to life on your terms. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it for you. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Is your mattress giving you aches and pains? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems, like poor support that can keep you up at night. And our sleep experts have the extensive training, unrivaled know-how, and advanced tools to match you with a more supportive mattress, like Sealy Posturepedic. It delivers targeted support to help relieve those nagging aches. And right now, you can save up to $700 and get a free adjustable base. So for the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
This holiday season, Texans can count on Kroger. You get up high quality and down low prices. Up high quality with our exclusive brands and down low prices on all your holiday needs. Because at Kroger, quality and low prices always come together. Kroger, Texas proud since 1955.
Well, I'll tell you, sometimes it gets rough. I had to take care of myself. That's when I bought this tractor. And when they found out I had bought me a tractor, there's people come from every kind of way. So when you get through with this job, I need you to come work for me.
Here in the Houston Texans team shop at NRG Stadium, I'm Mark Vandermeer on Texans Playbook, and we've got sweet gear like this Texans hat. The battle red goes with the battle red. Various combinations. Take a look at NRG Stadium, and you can visit here during Week 18, the regular season finale against the Indianapolis Colts. Now, let's hear more from our head coach, DeMeco Ryans, in studio.
Yes. Yeah. Coach, I know you haven't got too far into the Chargers, but I asked you about the offense. But I wonder from your standpoint, because of your connection to defense here and just defense in general, Do you watch certain defenses as you're studying them and go, "Ooh, man, I like watching these guys. These guys I really like. I know, man, I hate that we got to face them, but boy, I really like watching these guys." And I don't know if the Chargers are defense like that, but do you have moments like that where you're watching, whether it's players or whether it's scheme or whether other defenses are doing? Do you kind of look at it and go, "Yeah, man, I really like these guys," as I look at it?
Yeah, man, it goes both ways for me, offenses and defense. Yeah. I'm watching. Like, I can always admire teams that do it the right way. All right, teams who play sound coverage, guys are exactly where they're supposed to be. They know how to fit the run the proper way. Seeing some guys mix it up on second and long, get to some of their third down packages. It's like, oh man, they're doing a really nice job. Seeing some guys blitzing a lot, it's like, oh man, I can't put the guys in that position there. But it's really cool to see. Just admiring just football, just my love for football. Seeing offenses as well. As I'm watching all kind of different offenses and the schemes. It's like, oh man, that's a cool play idea. Like, can we find a way to implement this? I think this will work, especially versus this defense. So I do. I have a lot of guys I admire. This for me watching the Raiders last week. Yeah. Like really watching them play the run. I knew it was going to be a challenge for us because they were attacking aggressive downhill. So I have a lot of respect for those guys, and I'm always watching to see, okay, maybe this guy may pop up as a free agent. This player may have to keep a note for him. I like the way he plays. I may have to try to get him to be a Texan later on.
I said this to Mark after the game was over. I've always respected Max Crosby. Yeah. But after watching him play the run the way that he does, knowing full well that those edge rushers are getting paid a lot of times for the sacks and the pressure and all that. But watching him play the run, I walked out of that building with the utmost respect for how he played the game. And that's what made me think about it, because we don't see them but every couple of years, but just watching how hard he plays and watching him play the run, I was like, man, and we've got guys like that here, but just watching him, having that respect for the way he plays. Max is one of those guys.
It sticks out, man. When guys play with relentless effort, those are my type of guys that I like, because everybody doesn't play that way. A lot of guys, especially edge players, they're just looking for the passing downs, and that's when they want to kind of turn it on when it's time to go get your sacks and get the numbers up. But for me, I like the guys who like to get grimy, like in the run game. You're playing physical, you're closing. Like to see Max on the play he made to go chase Chubb down. Yeah. Like unbelievable effort by him. Like really respect him, respect the way he plays the game, no matter how the game looks, no matter the record. He plays the game with a relentless motor.
And he's not going to be a free agent, so there's that. Okay, Coach, the Amegy Bank Ask Coach question of the week. Kids will be opening presents this week, Coach. So, from your youth, bring back a toy that you loved, that you think kids would like today, that might not exist today anymore, or maybe it does. You tell us, what stands out to you?
Oh, man. What doesn't exist today? Rock'em Sock'em Robot?
Yes. A classic.
That was a classic. That was a classic.
That's a great one. Does it still exist?
It does. I think they make a knockoff. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's the original manufacturer, but I've seen it somewhere, and I thought that is a great game.
That was always a good one. Yeah. And then Nintendo with when you got the little track and field, the little track pad you had to run. That was fun too. So
that was good. Very good.
A lot of classic. And you can never go wrong. You got yourself some wheels, so to get a nice bike. I know a lot of kids.
Popular. That's popular.
Very popular. They got the electric bikes now, so they don't have to do much.
I will not allow my kid to have one. Get the exercise. Coach, thanks a lot. Good luck this week.
Thank you, guys. Enjoyed it.
Coming up on Texans Playbook, Executive Vice President and General Manager Nick Casario.
Individual style, a recognizable voice.
Good afternoon.
A fresh perspective. When there's only one you, others can only imitate. Introducing the one and only 100% electric BMW i5. BMW, the ultimate electric driving machine. Take advantage of exceptional offers on the all-electric BMW i5.
Possible Missions and their dedicated Amegy business banker work together to put the us in business banking by sharing the same values both in the office and out in the community. Now it's your turn with your own dedicated Amegy business banker with banking experience in your industry, because you're more than a customer. We're more than a bank, and together we'll help put your business on solid financial footing with comprehensive financing options, earned interest on your accounts, and yes, by being a true community partner. Here we collaborate. Here you grow.
Like the way that I slide when I come through. Cool with it, I'm so smooth. Yeah, fast money, fast cars too. Kick rocks, I don't know you. Like the way that I slide, 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 slide. Like the way that I slide, slide. I'm the best, you know that's right. Wanna take a ride with a winner. Number one, nothing else to consider. Haters walking dead, no thriller. Got facts, no printer.
Imagine you are him. You need a kidney transplant, and nobody you know is a match. But your Houston Methodist transplant team combines elite surgical expertise and advanced technology with a groundbreaking kidney swap chain, using multiple donors to find your match and save multiple lives with one team. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. For you, Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back, and some would say it's bigger and better than any chicken sandwich out there. More chicken strips, more Monterey Jack cheese, smothered in buffalo and ranch, all on a 5-inch bun. There's so much crispy, cheesy, saucy goodness, we had to go really wide to fit it all in. Think that might be too far. Let's split the difference. Just right. The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back. What a burger.
Houston, we have a problem. Branson and Le Chemin Noir are now the official cognac and champagne of the Houston Texans, which means you can now order these premium products in suites and all bars. Don't forget to try my new Power Mill specialty cocktail. Trust me, you'll love it. And to make things even better, the Texans 50-50 Game Day Raffle is now presented by 50 Cent and the G-Unity Foundation. For more information, download the new Sire Spirits app.
Moving right along on Texans Playbook, let's dive deep into a conversation with Nick Casario, the Executive Vice President and General Manager, on the latest with the Houston Texans.
In studio with us, Executive Vice President and General Manager Nick Casario. Nick, great to see you. Happy holidays. How's it going?
Holidays, morning.
Now, we'll talk about the victory over the Raiders and the Charger game. Short week to get ready for that one. What did you like about the performance against the Raiders, and what do you want to see done better?
Yeah, big thing, we finished the game. Played well in the fourth quarter. Got off to a decent start. Played decent leading up to halftime. Third quarter, probably didn't play really well collectively as a team. Gave up, multiple big plays. Offensively, couldn't get anything going. But in the fourth quarter, we were able to finish. So in the end, this league is about finishing, and our team did that. We were able to execute and make plays when it mattered, which is why we won the game.
Nick, it's been kind of a theme lately of fourth quarters, like finishing. And I know we've talked about that over the years, but what has it really been about the fourth quarter with this particular group that kind of lights them up in the last 15 minutes?
Yeah, in the end, fourth quarter, first quarter, whatever it is, it's all about execution. So when you execute and make positive plays, you can string them together, then it leads to good football. So we've started fast fairly well. We've kind of had some spurts there in the middle where it hadn't gone as well. And then in the fourth quarter, we've been able to finish out some games. So it's a credit to the team, really to the coaches. I mean, really, it's about physical and mental toughness. So you're going to deal with some ups and downs during the course of the game. But to have the mental toughness to push through and be able to execute and make plays when it matters, I mean, in the end, that's what this league is all about.
The player acquisition process, if you have to go through that process, how is it different later in the year, if at all, than it is at the beginning of the year?
No different. You might have fewer options later in the year, so you have to figure out where's the inventory of players really coming from. You're going to have to just make it work internally, or is there a better option outside of the building somewhere else? So that's something that we look at on a week-to-week basis. DeMeco and I talk about it, and we just kind of figure out what are our best options based on what are the alternatives, and then just try to figure out, all right, who are the players that are going to be available, and then put those players in the best position where they have a chance to compete on Sundays.
How important is it for teams to put away the psychology of everything? Johnny mentioned the record and just ignoring the record, no matter what the situation is, and looking at the matchups, personnel, and just being at your best on a given Sunday.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. It's really about that week, the opponent, and your ability to execute against the players that are on the field. So the Raiders have a lot of good players, and they showed that yesterday. And there's a reason that Genty was the 6th overall pick. And you talked about Crosby and Landon and Devin White. So in the end, whatever's happened in the past doesn't really matter, good or bad. It's that Sunday, and it's about trying to go 1-0 that week and just making sure that you make enough plays in that particular game. So it's like that every week. You look around the NFL, it happens all the time. You just have to make sure that you're prepared for the opponent. In the end, it's going to be which team executes better that is going to get the win.
Nick, it wasn't forever, but at the end of the game, you had Trent go out, you had Ursary go out before that, and you have to reconfigure things on the offensive line. And I hearken back to training camp when people ask, why are you going with these different configurations? Well, is this one of the reasons why? Because you never know who's going to have to play where, when.
Yeah, for sure. You take 8 to the game each week, and you're going to have an alternative. Something happens inside, something happens outside. What are your options? So, it's week, 15, 16. And when it happens, you want to make sure that you're prepared. So the first time that they're doing it isn't in the game. So, again, there's a reason and a rationale for why we do things. I know sometimes people don't think that or realize that, but there's always a thought process that goes into it.
Nick, one of the kind of trendy stories that's kind of bounced around the league, basically, anytime a quarterback has gone up to a podium, he's been asked about the kind of the evolution or more of a use of pure progression reads, as opposed to reading, coverages. It's now 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. How have you kind of seen that evolve from your years in the league? Because you've seen a little bit of everything since you've been in the league. But is there more of that in the league now than there's ever been? And why would you see it that way?
Yeah, I was asked about this actually last week as well. I think what you've seen an evolution defensively. So the defense has done a good job of sort of countering what the offenses have done. Yep. So how it appears before the ball is snapped and what happens after the snap, the picture could change. So if you think it's one coverage, it may look that way pre-snap, but then it changes as soon as the ball is snapped. So it's a matter of figuring out if you have some information that tells you what it is, great. If you don't, then you kind of have to work through the progressions. I think Cousins had a 2-minute commentary about this last week, which I would say articulated exactly what you're talking about. And there's a player that's been in the league for a number of years. So this speaks to the natural evolution of football. Things are kind of constantly changing and are very cyclical, and you're trying to find ways to counteract what the opposite side of the ball is doing.
Okay, I asked you about draft earlier, and I always ponder this question, and I want to make it a player that's retired or no longer playing. But when you've been evaluating players, was there a player that when you saw instantly you just went, whether your scouts thought he was a player or not, was there a player where you went, that guy's got something, I want that guy to be part of my team, whether you were able to get him or not? Was there one of those guys that you went, that guy, and then he turned out to have a great career? Is there a guy that in your history of doing this that you think of?
Yeah, I mean, look, I've had the good fortune of being around a lot of really great players. Yeah. I think Gronkowski certainly was one of those players. A player that we drafted in the second round in 2009, Patrick Chung. Chung was a really good football player, had a really good career. And I would say when you look at some of the players that we have here, with the Texans, I would put Petrie in that category. I'd put Stingley in that category, put Will Anderson in that category, put Kamari Lassiter in that category, put Stroud in that category. So had the good fortune of being around a lot of good players and seeing different types. And the reality is every player they draft doesn't work out the way that you hope. It's a combination of things. Sure. It's fit, it's situation, it's program, it's the player. They got to take some ownership as well. So the draft is, it's not an exact science. Sure. It's an inexact science. And you're just trying to find the players that you think fit your building the best, put them in a position. Ultimately, they have to take ownership and the onus on them to make themselves as good a player as possible.
But all those guys you've mentioned have the character and football character combination that you're looking for, right? Which is hard to find sometimes.
Yeah, you have to be disciplined. You have to be very discerning, and we've talked about that. We'll eliminate players if they don't have certain qualities and characteristics. Yep. But the reality is when you add players to your team, it's really for this time of year because you want to be playing meaningful games in December and January. And during those times, you need the most dependable players that are going to go out there and do the right thing. They have to be able to do it physically, but you have to be able to count on them to do it consistently, reliably, and that you can trust them to make the right decision at all costs.
All right, Nick, big question this week because a lot of kids are
Am I
opening.
dressing up as Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Is that one of the questions?
No, that's Travis Johnson's role.
Yeah.
He'll take that
he's
one.
dominating that role. But a lot of kids are opening presents this week. So bring back a toy from your youth, a toy that needs to come back. You played with it, and now it should exist today for these kids. What is it?
Probably we 1 year we got bikes. That was like a big thing for us. So I know it's not like the most
That's
glamorous.
That's what ND said.
ND
He
said
said the exact same thing.
BMX though. He was specific.
I don't remember what kind of bike, but getting a bike was a big deal. And then getting the old like Hutch football helmet and uniforms, like that was a big thing. So those are a couple things that probably stood out. So I'm not sure they're making some of the same. They're probably still making bikes, but I'm sure Hutch has gone out of style with the plastic helmets. And
there are new
else.
versions of everything though. Bring it back. Okay, Nick. Thanks a lot. Good luck.
Thanks, fellas.
Coming up on Texans Playbook, we go out and about in the community with Nico Collins and Daria Ogunbowale.
Reliant is the home of free electricity, so your home can be the home of epic bedtime stories. The Flex Your Credits electricity plan gives your 2 highest use days free every week automatically, plus $200 in bill credits. And when you have Reliant and Vivint, they're smarter together, giving you the power to manage your electricity and your smart home all in one place. Live happily ever after with the Flex Your Credits electricity plan from Reliant. Proud partners of the Houston Texans.
We believe in possibilities at Texas Children's. As the nation's largest women's and pediatric healthcare system, we believe that all lives can be changed for the better. For every cure found, we're dedicated to finding another. For every life changed, we're determined it isn't the last one. By doing things differently, we deliver the impossible for the benefit of the world. Texas Children's. The difference is life-changing.
Oh, hey, Toro. Do you need a new jersey? With the TDECU Texans debit card, I get 15% off when I shop online. Toro, come on, bro. You still mad about that practice? Show the passion for your team anywhere you go with the Houston Texans debit card powered by TDECU.
Like the way that I slide when I come through. Cool with it, I'm so smooth. Yeah, fast money, fast cars too. Kick rocks, I don't know you. Like the way that I slide, 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 slide. Like the way that I slide, slide. I'm the best, you know that's right. Wanna take a ride with a winner. Number one, nothing else to consider. Haters walking dead, no thriller. Got facts, no printer.
Is your mattress giving you aches and pains? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems, like poor support that can keep you up at night. And our sleep experts have the extensive training, unrivaled know-how, and advanced tools to match you with a more supportive mattress, like Sealy Posturepedic. It delivers targeted support to help relieve those nagging aches. And right now, you can save up to $700 and get a free adjustable base. So for the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
Wide open spaces and lots of room to play. That's Coshada Casino Resort. Escape to Coshada and play the largest and most spacious gaming floor in Southwest Louisiana with thousands of the newest, most exciting slots, over 55 table games, live bingo and golf, plus beautiful hotels, award-winning cuisine, the fabulous Dream Pool, and the all-new High Limit Room. It's Louisiana's largest casino resort and Louisiana's best bet.
For an elf, the holidays are stressful, but Verizon's got a bonkers deal at a new Google Pixel 10. Get Gemini, when's our next train coming?
Right now.
Ah, nutcrackers. Gemini, where am I?
You're in a blender.
Okay. Time for elf care. Gemini, find me a massage, please. Oh, that was fast!
Get 4 Google Pixel 10 Pro XL on us. No trade-in needed. Plus 4 lines for $25 a line.
Houston now controlling.
Your nav state with TACAN is perfect. We're seeing near zero aileron trim.
Engine control and liftoff. What do you want
Colts on the run. 25, 30, 35, 40, right sideline, 40. Finally roped down, and Nico Collins is there at the 15. Jones sacked. Time throws to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Jaden Higgins.
Houston, we have a problem.
Final segment here tonight on Texans Playbook. And as you know, the Texans are so heavily involved in what is going on in greater Houston and beyond. Community work here by Nico Collins and Daria Ogunbowale with Special Olympics. Take a look.
Being able to help people out, see what they do on a day-to-day basis, and at the same time just have fun. You know, you get to meet new people. It's been a fun day. Safe travels, everyone. Me and my brother, we are super close. Growing up, watching him play at the Special Olympic events. Me and my sister watching him inspired us to be the athletes that we are today. So anytime I get a chance to get back to Special Olympics, it means a lot to me. It's good that an event like this allows other people to as well. Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Dare, and I will be working the departure of United Flight number 1986 to Jacksonville, Florida.
We begin boarding in 11 minutes, so make sure you use the restroom, get some water, and come back. Have a good one.
Those guys have a much better time at the airport than I usually do. Great to see Nico and Dare out in the community, and great to see you watching the program. We'll see you Week 18 when the Texans return to NRG Stadium for the regular season finale against the Indianapolis Colts. Thanks so much for watching. Go Texans.